Greetings, my lord. I see you have taken interest in conquering this land. Well, you can't just hop right into the action. You have to go to training first. This is the glorious battlefield. On each of the four corners are the home castles for each faction. These require 5 turns to capture, and this is the only place where your king can spawn. The 4 middle lane castles are smaller castles that take 3 turns to capture. Each of these castles gives you a 1 gold income. The center fortress takes 5 turns to capture, but when you do capture it, you gain plus 2 gold per turn for that castle. As long as you control the castle, you can spawn your units from it. In order to achieve victory in this land, my lord, we must capture at least 6 castles, including our home castle. This will ensure that we dominate this land. Now that you know your objective, my lord, I shall explain what to do when you have to make decisions on the battlefield. Every turn you collect your income of gold from your loyal citizens. Then you may move your troops out to conquer the land. Look, my lord, there is a neutral castle. Let's take it for our kingdom. Once we move onto the 4-space castle zone, we begin capturing the castle. The counter counts up to 3 or 5, respectively, depending on the castle we are capturing. And when we have stayed there long enough, the castle and its benefits become ours. My lord, our scouts have found a member of the undead faction. We must destroy him before he becomes a threat. Once we move in range, we begin the attack. Now, each king rolls a dice. Phew! We won the battle because we rolled a 2 and they rolled a 1. The ghoul is now dealt the damage of our warrior's attack. If the ghoul had won the roll, he would have defended and not taken any damage. If we had tied, well, we're out of luck, my lord, because the defender always wins. It is worth noting that when a unit dies, you gain an amount of gold equal to that unit's cost. It is worth noting, my lord, that when doing movement, you must move each unit and attack with each unit. Individually, you cannot move 2 of your units at the same time and then attack at the same time. Each one has to be a single movement, single attack, and then single movement, single attack. No moving at the same time, no conjoined attacks. Let's wind back the clock, my lord. Let's say that we hadn't captured that node uncontested. So let's say we are capturing that node, and then zombies, they decide to move in on us. The ghouls, they move in. Let's say that they kill our warrior on the point. Now, all the points that we have gotten are lost. It goes back to neutral. And say the zombie starts capping, and he starts going up. Now let's say that we kill the zombie, and that we get back on. Now all the points that he gained go back to neutral, and we start capping the point. Now that you know the basic movement and function of the game, we're going to explain some advanced techniques that will help you on the battlefield. One, we'll explain the factions, and there are also spells that can help you on the battlefield that you can spend your gold on, and they give you advantages like Frost Armor or Fireball, or Meteor or Mass Recall. Now, the different advisors from each faction are going to come out, and they're going to tell you about their faction and why you should ally with them. Be nice to them. Some of them can get very temperamental.
My lord, these invaders stand to threaten your rule. As the king of the true empire, it is your duty to protect your people. Though you move slowly, your blows strike true, and you can use your presence to save your allies from certain defeat. At your disposal are your paladins, who can weather any blow. You can also call on the Mages Guild and use their powerful magics to rain havoc on your enemies.
This is the dramatic faction. As king, will be ruling over imps, grells, ooze, and satyr. An array of devils and merciless demons. The imps are the backbone of the army, with satyrs are ferocious speed and unlike any other. Blah, blah. You're the king of nightmares. Your very presence paralyzes your enemies in fear. Once per round, stun a nearby enemy. Killdeath cannot move or attack when using this ability. For the unholy empire!
Hail, Robot King, leader of the Space Brigade. What you see before you is the land called Belgrant. It is perfect for us to conquer. You will surely conquer the land quickly with advanced technology. This is the Space Marine, the standard soldier who is loyal to our cause. This is the sniper, able to exterminate from afar. With your power, we will certainly annihilate our enemies.
Brain. Well, that was quite interesting. Now that you know about the basic factions and the basics of the game, it's now your chance to jump into the game and try it out for yourself. I wish you luck on your glorious conquest to conquer this land. Good luck, me lord.